Hello. Hi. Hello everyone. I am Dr. Jasmine Sehgal, Director, Trilok Ayurveda Wellness Center. My husband and I are Ayurvedic consultants and we are personal physicians to Birla family. Our area of expertise is treatment of autoimmune, lifestyle related and degenerative disorders. We also provide wellness solutions and we have worked with Japanese, Dutch, Spaniards, Brazilians and we have given wellness solutions to them. We treat autoimmune disorders, degenerative disorders, and we have significant results in the treatment of Alzheimer's, autism, avascular necrosis, degenerative spinal diseases, ulcerative colitis, dilated cardiomyopathies. With our herbal treatment, what we found that with the use of these herbal treatments, the invariable outcome was the patients reporting that they have become less prone to infections. They have reported that their immunity is boosted. We have also used these herbs for wellness solutions. We all know that immunity and comorbidities have an outcome on COVID disease. Ayurveda is a science of life with two mottos. First motto is the preventive aspect. It's like preventive self-care. And second motto is treatment. The first motto has assumed a lot of importance in these COVID times because there is no specific treatment, there is no vaccine. So what we all can do is to be proactive in guarding ourselves. And through Ayurveda, it can come like taking care of right dietary measures, right lifestyle related decisions, managing your stress, being active, and it incorporates a lot of things that can be inducted into our lifestyles. Wellness or proactive measures are like consciously sought after goal, which we all should become used to in these times. And as an outcome, these measures will lead to our immunity is getting stronger. Immunity happens to be the most googled word in these times because people are looking for the measures that can really up their immune guard against this infection. So the holistic approach of Ayurvedic system of medicines comes into scene as it focuses on the prevention through lifestyle modifications, dietary management, and prophylactic herbal interventions for improving it. I would like to tell something about the general measures that we all can take from the comfort of our homes. All of us have some very common herbs available in our kitchens. Number one is turmeric or haldi. It's the golden herb. It is the touted superfood. And if you Google it, you will find about 3 lakh pages on the researches done on haldi. It helps in fighting inflammation. It is useful in several infections. It can improve IBS symptoms. It can fight cancer. It can ease depression. It can also ward off many infections. That includes many viral infections as well. So how do you use haldi in these times? What you can do is you can make golden milk out of it. Use about 1/4 teaspoon of haldi and boil it in a cup of water. And you can use it as a last thing before going to bed. Second is garlic. Garlic also has a lot of antimicrobial activity. It is found beneficial against bacteria, fungi, viruses. It also boosts the immune system. It's also complementary therapy to high BP. So it has anti-diabetic effect. Now, how to use garlic? If you do not have hyperacidity, you can use 2-3 cloves of it and ingest them with water, or you can use it in your cooking. Then is tulsi or basil. It's the mother medicine in the nature. It is a recommended treatment for a range of conditions like cough, asthma, fever, arthritis, indigestion. It has also been known to boost defenses, and again, it's all evidence based. Lakhs of researches have been done on its beneficial effects. Then, fourth herb is mulethi or licorice. It's a classical Ayurvedic formulation for respiratory problems. It rejuvenates the entire body, it improves the strength, and is useful in fever. Now, how to use them? You can take 1/4 teaspoon of basil leaves and 1/4 teaspoon of mulethi powder, and boil them in water. And this decoction can be given to everybody at home. It's so safe to use. And one more important thing to remember is we should all use little bit of ghee in our diet, because ghee has been touted as Ojo Vardak, which is like immunobooster in Ayurvedic texts. If you have some dalchini or cinnamon available, you can also add black pepper to it, little bit of dried ginger powder to it, and make a decoction out of it. This again works really well. Some lifestyle recommendations that all of us can make is like we can apply sesame oil, coconut oil, or little bit of ghee inside our nasal cavity twice a day, morning, evening. We can do that. We can also do the oil pulling therapy. That is, take a teaspoon of sesame oil or coconut oil and swish it in your mouth. Don't ingest it. Hold it for a while and then spit it. After you spit it, you can rinse your mouth with little warm water. Then this is what we do in India, and we are doing it very frequently now, is fumigation. You can burn little mango wood with tulsi leaves, neem leaves, and little ghee in a pan. You can also add Google to it. It has a real disinfecting properties, and you can burn it in a pan and leave the smoke inside the room, and let it rest on your furniture, on the curtains, on the windows, and on all the surfaces, but keep it at a safe distance. It's like a form of heat disinfection. The epidemic of novel coronavirus has instilled fear and anxiety for four main reasons. Number one, it spreads very rapidly. Number two, many deaths have been reported. And number three, like there is no specific treatment. And number four is there are gaps in our knowledge about its behavior. And this epidemic is like totally unprecedented and very unlike all previous ones. It's a mighty spreader and a moderate killer. And with all the outdoor exercises stopped, gyms closed, so what we can do to overcome all these anxieties is hit the yoga mat, and enjoy the perks. You find a well ventilated room, be it the rooftop or the garden or a balcony. Yoga is really beneficial in many senses. It evokes and amplifies body's own healing responses. Its physical benefits are like the body becomes more flexible, the muscle tone is improved, it boosts the immunity, energy levels go high, it really works well on respiration, helps in weight reduction, and sleep quality also goes up. The mental benefits of doing yoga are it like makes you more focused in whatever you do. It helps you develop the coping skills. So yoga should be tried instead of all other exercises at this given point of time. So how to do yoga? You can do a few stretching asanas to begin with, then followed by Surya Namaskar. The beginners can begin with 6 sets. You can increase it gradually, followed by Shavasana or the corpse pose. Believe me, Surya Namaskar is the mother of all exercises. And then comes pranayam. Yogic breathing is called pranayam. It's a science of breath. It improves lung capacity because it's like giving the lungs a workout every time you do. It's much needed in COVID times because COVID virus is potential lung eater. So weak lungs are obviously more likely to give in to this infection. Strong lungs or the resilient lungs will ward it off, will fight better. And then stress has a deteriorating effect on the immune system of the body. Pranayam has the calming effect on the mind. It also boosts the immune system. So some beneficial pranayams that you can do are Anulom Vilom, Kapalbhati, Brahmari, Bhastrika. Anulom Vilom is for everybody. Kapalbhati, Brahmari, Bhastrika are not for pregnant ladies and hypertensive people. Then what you do is you should meditate. Meditation is redirecting your thoughts into positivity and understanding the impermanence of the nature of the world around us and the fact that we are all mortal beings. Whatever techniques of meditation you may all use, but it always lives up to its reputation of stress reduction. When you experience less stress, you are like less you're bound to experience less anxiety. Meditation also helps in improving self-image. It fights normal age-related memory loss. It can be done anytime and anywhere. And then comes the role of herbal supplements. Though immunity is a cumulative measure, it's an outcome of right dietary and lifestyle measures. And of course, stress management. One can really up the immune guard with addition of various combination of medicinal herbs. The choice of herbs is variable. It depends upon the age of the patient, associated diseases, stage and duration of the disease, so on and so forth. It's like highly individualized according to Ayurveda. We call this individual precision supplementation. The best part of taking these herbal combination is that they are not only beneficial on the comorbidities, but they also boost the immunity and vice versa. So take very good care of your body. Stay home. Stay safe. Thank you so much.